So, hi everyone. Right now, I will be doing the income statements for ITS Journey. And in this project, I will be relying purely on the T accounts that I made. So as you can see here, I have assets, separate sheet for liabilities and for expenses and losses, and also gains here as well. And then I have the journal entries here. Sometimes I will be using this one as well. So let's get it started. All right. So first things first, we go to the creating of new sheet. I will be describing each thing. We'll start with the revenue, which is plus. So first of all, let's go to the supplies, to assets. Here, uh, we have, sorry, we have the cash from escort. It's this one. So I can show it here. So cash, unearned. Prepaid cash and unearned escort, so it's not paid, so we count only 20 here for now. Um, let's write escort revenue amount is 20, but according to the story, then she gets the 20 as well. So firstly 20 upfront, and then later on she gets it here on the day 6 as a cash, which was unearned. Now it's earned. So 20 plus 20, it's 40. So we write it as 40. The total escort revenue, which was generated. So then we continue, and then next thing, it's in this sheet. So it's here, the accounts receivable. So it's the bounty. Firstly, she gets 30 and then 150 for bounty collection. I will show it like here, accounts receivable, 30 bounty. And then later she receives 150 accounts receivable. Here, sorry. So accounts receivable, 150, another bounty. So it's like part of her job, according to the story, if I'm not mistaken, like going on an adventure and finding some stuff. I didn't like get it fully, but it's kind of her job. Make some money, right? And now we write here what? Okay. Yeah, bounty revenue. So it was 30 and 150, so it's 180. And as I said, it's here. So then let's continue. And the next thing is what was it? Let's go to this one. And then we have here the another, it was cash. Barter revenue. Here we add this one. Barter. So it's here. And it's 8. So it is, where was it? Barter revenue, it was in the supplies. So we used it for supplies. We literally, she, according to the story, she sold it. She sold something and she got the cash. So it was sort of a trade. So let's continue. and then revenue. No, not part. What is next thing? Must be here. It's this one, the 22 from here from assets. It's revenue for reclaimed goods. We also include that. So we write 22. And then she worked as a translation. She translated some stuff and she got 15 gold pieces for it. It was in cash, if I'm not mistaken. So doesn't matter. Like she got this money for being a translator, for translating documents. So it is in assets. It's somewhere here. So it must be in debit. So it's this one. So as you can see. So it's both in my T accounts and in my journal entries. I'm using journal entries only because my T accounts it doesn't have the description. So as you can see, it has only the numbers. So even if descriptions are in journal entries, I will be using like I will be showing that the numbers is like they are not vanishing somewhere. So let's continue. Uh, revenue for trans translation. Yeah. So it's 15. So it's not supposed to be жирный. Oh, come on. Wait. So the next thing is the it was another revenue. It was for this one. So treasure for revenue. Treasure revenue. So we write here 72. And in my T account, it's also in assets. So as you can see, it's here in debit and cash, and here in journal entries. So let's continue. And then we have, uh, yes, let's see, no positive revenue left. Yeah, no revenue left. So we just calculate the total. So if we add it up, what we will get, 40. Okay, this one plus this one is 80, 260, 260. Okay, let's calculate. Opa, sorry. 260 plus 40, which is 300 plus 15 plus 22, 337. Wonderful. So then the next things that we will do is we will calculate the expenses and loss account. So basically we will be deducting this one. Expenses and losses. So let's make it bold. Here, first of all, it's in this one. So first things first, we go with this one. It is 30. It was for what was it? This one, it's this one. So lost on uncollectible receivable. So it's so when I was writing it, I made it a bit complicated. Basically, what it means is just it's a bad debt. So in the story, she just gave a debt and she didn't get the money back. And what we can say is just bad debt. Yep. So it's 30. Then next thing. This 15 is what we need because this 15 is lost on theft. She got her something stolen. Where was it? Here, purse. She got it stolen. So mm, loss on theft. It's 15, and then we go to this one, and what we need next is the this one. It's depreciation. So yeah, here uh depreciation of the sword. So we can say that it's also like a minus for us. It's 8. And then uh we have the interest. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this is this 3 and this 2. They are interest expenses. So according to story, like firstly she paid off 3 and then 5 and then 2 or vice versa. So yeah, interest expense first like interest paid to Mira. So then there must be the second one. Like at the end, like yeah, she remembered, but it's part of one interest. If I'm not mistaken, she borrowed 60 and she had the percentage of 12% or something. No, wait. If it's must be 3% or something. Короче, she borrowed 60 and 60 divided by 5. Yeah, it's 12%. Yeah, I knew it. So let's continue. I got distracted a bit. So interest. If you're also a bit confused, just stay with me. Just what I wanted to say is just this is 3 and 2, they're part of one interest. So we write it together as 5. Interest to Mira. Long. Yeah, this is better. So here, then what we do? So what we do now is we calculate the cost of revenue. We have here the portions that were consumed, it is 12. Yeah, it's also like directly helped her to get well and continue her journey. She was ill. So we write here as 15. By the way, let's calculate firstly the total expenses and losses. Okay. Total selling. So it's 20, 50. Ah, and there must be something is missing. Something is missing. Ah, here, the 10. It's the travel expense, so it's also part of it here. Sorry for that. Travel expense. It's 10. No, total expenses. Losses. So it's 20, 50, 58, 68. The next step is I will create a I will do for now the operating expenses. And before I do that, like let's calculate what revenue so far we have. And we have the revenue which is 337. Expenses in total they're coming out for 68. So if we do calculation for now, it will be 245, right? 237. Oh wait. 235, yeah. If we deduct from this one. No, I'm sorry. So yeah. So now it's our total revenue. And now we calculate the cost of revenue, which is direct cost of owning the big contract. So these are like literally the things that help her to continue her work. Without them, like with the help of them, she was able to continue her journey. So, okay. So, first of all, what we have here, 12. It was left from there. It's healing potions here. So healing potions were added. Now what we do, we continue. Uh, then what we have here is this 20. We didn't include that. So this 20 is coming out from this one, cleric fee payable. So let me include that as well. Cleric fee payable 20. $32. So for now, the total is 32. So this is not supposed to be. And then from it's the total cost of total cost of revenue. It is 32. And with that, you can say 337 minus 32 is 305. And we will calculate it on later. I mean, we will write it down later. So now what is left for us? Okay, let's do it like total revenue, which is left after expenses and cost of revenue. So if we add it together, like okay, this minus this is 305. 305 minus 68 is 237. 237 total revenue. We can say after expenses, after after all costs. Yeah. And now we just do it here. So what is left is here. What we can see is, yeah. So again, what is left for us to include again, it's the gains that we have and another interest. So we have 5 plus, 5 minus and 5 plus, so it will be 0 in total. So with other incomes, it's not going to change. It will even uh, self out, so it will not change. It will stay as the same. So as you see, every single number came straight from T accounts, or and the descriptions came from journal entries. So now this is the net income that what was Atya, yeah, Atya's income, and it's showing that the journey was successful. So thank you for listening, and that's it.